box here gets to set the stage for the entire show. So you can see on the Weave Steel Structure Eliminator Junior, the green lights are flashing. And these young superstars, up-and-comers in the tractor pulling world, get to run these little units. And some of these rides are pretty wild. But Caius is going to start us off. Let her rip. Not bad. Nicholas leader in the microclass. Here with Silva Transport, and he had a wild ride in this thing. This is a 1000cc Thundercat motor. It's wild. Chain tight. We gotta watch the flag person. All right, here we go, Rowan. Oh, yeah, camera, buddy. Back to chasing the flag guy again. That's awesome. Keep the flag guy on his toes. Will leader coming out of Raymore, shoot the middle. What a good job tonight. Come on, Duncan. Cherry on the top. Look at the focus. George is driving this tonight. We'll get George back in there because with those CVD clutches, we don't have reverse in them. So reverse is a whole bunch of horsepower in there. Let me figure it out. There's about 9 horsepower pushing that thing back right now. Joe accounts for 5 of it, right? 5 horsepower. All right. This is a good tune for George. This is a good tune for George, for sure. This thing's wild, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, that's hard on your back. When that chain gets slacking it like that. Here we go. Nickel. Truck they call Shenanigans. This is an incredible 1964 Dodge Power Wagon. 572 cubic inch big block Dodge in there. Where's my Mopar fans? We got some Mopar fans out there. This is some strength coming out of the Tugger team. Every unit that they run is Mopar based. Love it. Absolutely love it. This truck puts on a pretty good show. Brand new build for the Tugger team. Tom Nickel driving it tonight. Just waiting for the track to clear, so weep steel structure eliminator green light comes on, flags up. Coming out of Cypress County, Alberta, ladies and gentlemen. This is young Al Christensen with the truck they call Plum Crazy. This truck has been pulling since 1984. This is an all-steel body 1947 GMC with a 638 cubic inch Merlin. This thing makes some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for the green lights. Here we go, Plum Crazy! From the Vermilion Pulling team out of Wetaskiwin, Alberta. Get the chain tight on the weave steel structure eliminator, piloted by our president, Big Sean McIntosh. We're going to go to our unlimited diesel class, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most competitive classes that we have in the Prairie Pulling League. And this is truck coming all the way out of Quill Lake, Saskatchewan, ladies and gentlemen, and the Erickson Pulling team from Erickson Diesel. Truck they call Last Resort. This is Jordan Erickson. His beautiful wife is up here helping me in the sound booth. As always, Janie, thank you. But this is an incredible truck built by Erickson Diesel, and they know diesel. Here we go. Watch for the black smoke. Last Resort. And an incredible piece of machinery. If you ever get a chance to get down in the pits and have a look at it, one of the most unique things on this truck is the paint mural on the bottom side of the roof. You gotta check it out underneath on the roof. But That's not where it stops. It is an incredible built 6.7 liter Cummins. Constantly first and second. Russ LeGuy driving tonight. Let's see how he does. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Man! Took second place in Diesel Days in Edmonton. And is here today at Vermilion for their Ag Society Truck and Tractor Pulling. Put on a show with that Cummins. Wind her up. Dial and Laird. Thanks for the three of you showing up today. Oh, we love. This is Chris Lang out of Francis, Saskatchewan. Great diesel mechanic. He's got a diesel shop there. This is our offering of the Fords for the unlimited diesel class. Chris has been driving in the stock class for a long time. Stepped it up to go to the unlimited class. And this thing's a player, ladies and gentlemen. 6.4 liter diesel. And he's winding it up. Each pull he's getting farther and farther, 2 more. Good job, he's not too far for you. Saskatchewan, ladies. This is a 6-liter LS GM motor, carbureted, running on pump gas. This is the first season Cheyenne has been driving this, and she is great. So, ladies, let's get behind Cheyenne. There's a couple little browser bars that come down almost like grater blades underneath that pan, and they start dragging some dirt with them to slow them down. So, all right, here we go. Adam Poole, Magnum. Little 6-cylinder in. I believe he was the winner last night in the B Mini class. He's got some pretty good numbers to chase down. 225 is the number he's got to beat. Jim Meade, and his driving style is wild. You got to watch it. Adam Poole in Magnum. All right, now we're going to turn up the wick even more. We are going to go to our A-Mini class. Bigger engines, running on alcohol. And you can smell it up here on the nipple. Up on the nipple, you can smell that alcohol flowing out of best little build right here, little Model T with a big Chevy 468 cubic inch coming out of Belgoni, Saskatchewan. This is Taylor Strudwick. Tractor they call Bucket of Bolts 2.0. Ladies, this is one of our superstars in the Prairie Pulling League. It's her birthday today. Tuesday, but it's a huge one. It's her 11th anniversary of her 29th birthday. It's her 11th anniversary of her 29th birthday. If you do the math, so it's Sarah's birthday, so if she gets down there and she gets it shut off, we're going to give her a birthday shout out. Sarah is our leader by 1.5 feet. But Chris Hansen's about to change that, he hopes. Tractor they call Last Chance. This is a 388 Chevy Stroker in this thing with a completely hand-built fuel injection system on it. Very, very unique built tractor. You gotta check it out. He's been in the pulling for 30 years. Built this little thing. See if you can get the RPMs up on it tonight. Last night or yesterday, it was just done. Coming up hard. We'll see. Because that stroker motor should be able to get up into that 8,000, 7,500 range. Let's see. Our Vermilion hooker has done his job. Here we go. A-Class Mini. Sarah has set the bar to be hunted down. Chris Hansen, Strathmore, Alberta. What the heck? You're trying to get the right line. That's what he wants. Get the right line, get hooked up. And not only are they hooking the chain to the sled, but they're also hooking up a safety kill switch that if the chain breaks, it also breaks the electric kill on the ignition and shuts them down. So that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that. From Belgoni, Saskatchewan, part of the Strudwick pulling team. This is Courtney Strudwick. First time ever in the seat of one of these was last night. This, so Courtney, very first time Courtney ever drove this was last night. This is going to be her second hit. Ladies, what do you think? You think she's going to do it? All right, here we go. Courtney Scrublet is going on. Right from Vermilion, tractor she calls Twisted Sister. 454 cubic inches, big block Chevy. She's been pulling for many years. She started off in the micro class with a couple of those wild machines that her dad has built. Now she's got this beast, and it is a beast. So again, hometown crowd right here, ladies and gentlemen. Trisha Meade, Twisted Sister. Leaderboard for 2025 season. But you're ready for a ride. Get your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. Balgonie, Saskatchewan, Craig Shribley, ratified! This is version 4, ladies and gentlemen. 427 cubic inch big block Chevy. 2-speed power glide in this one. Out of Calgary, Alberta. But right now, this is version 4, they call it. 427 cubic inch, a big block Chevy. Max Metzner. The rules change, but the game stays the same. This is Monty Yes, out of the Plains, Saskatchewan. Tractor he calls a demon. 5.7 liter heavy with a big old blower stacked on top. This is the same generation of heavy that you have in your Ram pickup truck. At best, that they can figure out, we're somewhere around 1,500 horsepower, blowing, injected, running on alcohol. Monty's been doing a fantastic job with this thing. Finally got her figured out. Ladies and gentlemen, McLean, Saskatchewan, Monty Guts, the Demon! I said, if you've got sensitive ears, this blowing on alcohol. Neil Hofford, part of the original Hofford pulling team from the late 70s, early 80s. An hour he went by us. And it's going to go wild here right away. Tighten that chain up. Wait for the green lights. Watch the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, lethal injection. Listen to that big, heavy roar. Larry is driving. All right, in front of his hometown crowd. Gonna tighten that chain up on the weeds through a structure eliminator. Wait for the green lights. also, he is the very first one in our modified track class. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most unique pieces that we have in the Prairie Pulling League. This tractor has been all over Canada, all over the United States, and the UK, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of Wascata, Manitoba. This is Dave Prince in the tractor they call Warhawk. It's got an Allison aircraft motor in it from Team Invader. This thing is a wild machine, ladies and gentlemen. When this thing lights up, you got those Sumis hanging off the side of that big Allison V12. It puts on a show, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Where's my Mopar fans, ladies and gentlemen? The Tugger team is all about the Mopar. You gotta love it. This thing has two, count them, two huge big block Mopars. Injected on alcohol. Gotta love that Mopar horsepower. Got her tightened up there. Tom Nickel giving it a little check. Here we go. Right. This is the tractor called Second Attempt. Pilot Emmett Bella out of Corning, Saskatchewan. This tractor has count them three, 455 cubic inch big block Oldsmobile motors in here. This tractor had this exact configuration in the late 70s, early 80s, when the Hofford family, Rod and Neil, were pulling. That's many moons ago. But Joe Hofford resurrected this tractor, restored this tractor, and said, we got to start an entire group again. Thus the reason the Prairie Pulling League is what we are today. Western Canada's premier pulling team, Culture Society's group of fantastic volunteers. Here we go, Emmett Bella. There's a lot of horsepower in that big Brad Anderson Hemi. Ryan Leader, tractor they call the Hellraiser. You're gonna find out why. Tractor they call Thunder Road. This thing has a V12 Allison PT boat motor in it. One of the most unique paint jobs on our modified tractor class. Hand-painted murals on both one of those fenders. Absolutely beautiful. If you get into the pits, you gotta have a look at that and get some photos. Tractor's been in the Bannock pulling team for years. Angela's been a pilot for many. Very consistent tractor, had a little bit of hiccups last night, and you kind of caught a little bit of it there. It was backfiring through the carburetor on that big Allison. At night, when she gets that thing wound up, you can see 3-foot flames coming out of the back of those exhaust pipes, which are right in front of her. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Angela Bannock, Thunder Road. and the original wood on the box side. This one loves this picture taken, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Nichols, little Tugger 2. She had a little bit of an issue last night. She popped the blower belt off. But I really think she's due to put on a wicked hit. She got that chain tight. Wait for the green light from Big Sean. Watch the green flags. Amanda Leader, Summertime Blues. Man, she had that thing screaming. Call shot on this, but is it kills it? Absolutely notorious. Perfect name for this truck. Top of the points leader. And this one goes hard, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Out of Odessa, Saskatchewan, Bobby Joe Hofford, notorious. This is a 1970 all steel body Chevy pickup truck with a 460 cubic inch big block Chevy, naturally aspirated, running down in the little bit lower horsepower range of this class, but just as
Nice. She's gonna throw it out. All right, all right.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, Roy Priest.
It's summertime blues.
Red Ford F-150 BTR. You gotta move your vehicle now, or we're gonna get the tow truck in here and drag it out. So speaking of tow truck, one of the big sponsors is
Tasman, Alberta.
and this is Class of 72. 1972 Chevy with a brand new motor. Brand new motor in this thing. And the driver tonight is going to be Corey Ekron. He wasn't able to pull last night because they had a magneto issue. They crashed on it. Had this truck on the diesel base in Edmonton. Had a little bit of an engine failure. So this is a brand new engine. Huge big block Chevy. Estimated horsepower around that 2,000 horsepower. Class of 72. Corey is driving it tonight. Let's see how Corey makes out. Ladies and gentlemen, the pulling team out of Wetaskiwin. Coming out of Darlingford, Manitoba. With this massive heavy tractor they call Misspelled. The Tugger team. Tom Nickel from Spruce Grove, Alberta, the heavies. Ready to put on a show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tom Nickel, Misspelled. They have three of them running. Mopar, but nothing better than a screaming 572 cubic inch big block Chevy. 3 of them. This one gets really loud, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Odessa, Saskatchewan, 2 Hoffer, odds and ends 3. Built a couple of beautiful machines. We're going to get to see the other one a little bit later on here. But this is the first offering for this class. Dave Sabunka from Dave's Diesel. About to lay down a pass, ladies and gentlemen. Picked a big gear last night. Let's see what he does today. Oh yeah, he picked a good gear. Get it going, Dave! Get it going, Steve! School boy! Set it! One of my favorite engines. Erickson Diesel out of Boston, Blue Lake area. Out of a C50 Caterpillar. And I still love that truck. I still love that truck. But this one here, it performs too, ladies and gentlemen, 18 speed in this one. So we'll see what gear that Chris picks today. Highway class truck right here, ladies and gentlemen. Working daily with this truck. Here we go. Clever 81. Oh yeah. Roll it, buddy, roll it. Oh, 220. Range. You know, Detroit's like to be up a little bit higher in that 18 to 1900 horsepower RPMs. And like I said, Eric laid down a pass last night with a perfect gear selection. He got that box moving really, really fast while the box was back on the weave steel structure eliminator. See how he does tonight. All right, chain is tight. Green light is on. Here we go. Pour the coal to her. Oh yeah, he's got it. Sean has a little bit of the social media stuff during work time, I bet, right? Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we've got quite a few administrators on that. All right, Dave Salunka is back, ladies and gentlemen. Diesel Dave here in the truck they call Class of 81. This is a beautiful 362 Peterbilt. Big old Caterpillar in here. Oh yeah, he's got a pull. He's got a pull going on. Go Dave. Right down to the wire there with that 202.83.
Hey folks, Skellen Nitro here telling you about the newest way you can help support Nitromaniac TV's drag file. Called Members Only, and it is our official premium content wing of the website. For only $4.99 a month, you will gain access to exclusive video and early access to that week's content. all commercial free. Plus an exclusive discount code to the merch stand, exclusive members-only live streams, and more to come. If you sign up today, you will gain exclusive access to check out the 5K subscriber special, the 2023 NHRA Rocky Mountain Nationals whole freaking deal video, plus an early cut of what annually is our most popular title, Supercut, Pro Modified 2023. So join today, you'll never know what you're going to see on Members Only. Check it out today at tinyurl.com/dragfiles.